What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a swing trade recap on a swing trade that we took on VTI. This was an absolutely beautiful swing trade, and these contracts went from 1.8 all the way to a high of 2.7. So we're going to be discussing why I entered this swing trade and all the technicals behind it. So as always, if you guys do find value in this video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. But without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alrighty, so as you can see on the screen right here, I told the team that I was entering VTI calls that expired on June 16th. So let's talk about why I wanted to enter this swing trade to begin with. But the very first reason why I went on over to VTI was because VTI, it's a total stock market ETF, Vanguard stock market ETF, and it pretty much follows exactly what SPY is doing. So if you guys have been following me on my main channel, Brandon Trades, we have been talking about this SPY daily squeeze for a very long time. So constantly I've been saying that there is a good chance that this squeeze will fire up. Why? Because if we look at the daily time frame, price was constantly holding that daily 21 EMA as support. We had a nice daily squeeze, yellow momentum, with the momentum suggesting that this squeeze was going to fire up. Price was holding above that 21 and 34 EMA. It then increased the probabilities that this squeeze would fire up. But the only issue was, if you were going to be swing trading SPY calls that expired about a month out, then you would have to spend around $800 to $900 per contract. I would rather go with something so much cheaper. So because VTI pretty much does exactly what SPY does, that's why I wanted to swing trade this VTI. Now, if we're looking at VTI, same exact market structure, holding that 21 and 34 EMA, nice daily squeeze, slingshot squeeze. If you guys don't know how to use the TTM squeeze, I talk about how to use it in my book, and I have videos on my main channel, Brandon Trades, so make sure you guys head on over there and watch that or read the book. But the contracts on VTI were so much cheaper, and I was actually thinking about entering on this day or this day right here, and they were only trading, I think, at like 1.3, so I definitely missed out on that. But what I was waiting for was more news on the debt ceiling. So if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, I discussed how the market was waiting on Biden to talk about the debt. So if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, the reason why the market rallied is because yesterday Biden came out yesterday and said that the US would not be defaulting on its debt, and as a result that caused the market to rally. That was a very big news event. So I felt like it was a little higher risk to try to enter right here before we got any of that debt news. Had Biden came out and said that the US might default, then the market more than likely would have started pulling back and we would have gotten screwed on this swing. So with this swing, we waited for the debt news. Biden came out and said that the US would not be defaulting on its debt. And as a result, we had a nice rally to the upside. Now on this trade, ideally what I wanted was a pullback down to this 21 EMA, or maybe even a retest of that trend line right there. So I did leave room to add to this position, but I did want to enter just in case it did not give us that pullback. As you can see, I was not able to get to my full size on this swing, but because we ended up entering yesterday, again, leaving room to add if price did potentially pull back, we were able to catch this beautiful move to the upside, and prices hit a high of 208.4 today. Ideally, what I'm going to be aiming for now is going to be this 209, hopefully get them in the money at that 210, and then 211.50 on this swing. Now, this is my definition of an A+ swing trade. I personally only swing trade to the upside. That's just where my niche is when it comes to swing trading. There always has to be a squeeze. If there is no squeeze, I will more than likely not take the swing. The reason being, the squeeze is letting us know that a big move is going to be made in the market. So if we can identify which way that squeeze wants to fire and we get in while price is squeezing, we can then catch that move in the direction, in this case, to the upside. And as you can see, once that daily squeeze fired up, we saw a pretty large move to the upside. But that is going to wrap up this video on this swing trade on VTI. If you guys would like more swing trading recaps, definitely make sure to like the video and comment down below. As always, everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.